Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my favorite spring fragrances to pull out for this time of the year. So if you guys are interested in seeing what my top spring picks are, then keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. It is so nice to meet you. On this channel, I talk about all things smell good. So if you're into smelling good, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys. So the first fragrance that we're going to talk about is one by Parfums. And this is not the one you thought that I was gonna say, because I know I've been talking about them Delinas all the time. But this one is Meliora. And Meliora, to me, y'all, I feel like it's not as popular as, of course, its sister Delina and all the Delinas. But it is so pretty and it's perfect for the springtime because it's so soft and like delicate, a little dainty, you know. It's got fruits in here like blackberry, but then you also have some floral notes. Oh, y'all, this is so good. So me and my husband and our baby, we went to the park today, and I was looking for something to wear that would be kind of refreshing and would have me smelling good, but not, you know, overdoing it, because I was going to be at the park with a whole bunch of kids. And I put this on, y'all, and I was reminded of how good it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to just start wearing this over and over in the springtime. Oh yes, it's so soft and feminine. Almost smells like there is some type of tea note in here, but there is no tea note. But right now is the time that I love pulling it out because it's just very cooling, very refreshing, and it just smells very pulled together. There's some black currant in here. You have some ylang ylang. There's a touch of rose. And if you have it, I would say pull it out because it is gorgeous right now. So once again, this is Meliora by Parfums. The next fragrance that I think would be perfect for the springtime is one that's newer to my collection. This is the newest one from Donna Born Aroma, Valentino, and this is Green Stravaganza. And this one is so gorgeous, y'all, unexpectedly. If you love you a good tea notes, this is when I love wearing my tea notes, like Princess by Cllean. Anything that has a touch of tea is perfect for right now. So when you first spray this one, you get a huge blast of Lapsang Souchong tea, and oh gosh, this is good, y'all. Then as it starts to dry down, you get that classic jasmine that's in most of the Donna Born aromas. And then when it dries down, that's mostly what you're left with on your skin, which is that vanilla. So it really is a mix between that tea and the vanilla. And that jasmine gives it the depth that it needs without it being too tea and too vanillic. It's really, really crisp and pretty, you guys. It's the perfect tea fragrance. It's not a gourmand whatsoever. Kind of has this cooling sensation to it, so it's gonna be very nice and refreshing when it really starts to get hot outside. So I would highly suggest this one. I'm gonna be getting a lot of use out of this one this entire spring. So if you've been curious about it, just remember, if you love you a good tea note with whiffs of jasmine and a little bit, well, a lot of it of vanilla in that dry down, then I think you would absolutely love this as well. So once again, this is Donna Born Aroma Green Stravaganza by Valentino. Next up, we have one that I have to pull out every single time of this year. It doesn't matter which version it is, what year it was that it came out. I just love the classic DNA of this one. This is one by Dior, and this is Miss Dior Bloomimg Bouquet. And it just smells like flowers, y'all. It smells like flowers mixed with these fruity notes. Like you have some peach in here. There's some apricot. My favorite part of this fragrance is the peony that's in here. You also have some damask rose, and I am just a sucker for peony and any type of rose. And then as it dries down, you also get like whiffs of the musk that's in here. It's so nice, and it's just a very pretty, easy, super feminine type of fragrance that you can throw on with just about anything. I could see you wearing this with jeans and a t-shirt. Then I could also see you wearing a cute dress with some flip-flops, maybe even some heels. I mean, really, you can dress this one up, you can dress it down. And if you love you a good bouquet of flowers, that's pretty much what this smells like. It is so effortlessly beautiful, and it's perfect for right now. So once again, this is Miss Dior's Bloomimg Bouquet. This next one is one that I just finished the travel size in, and I am so happy to finally be breaking the actual bottle out because this is just, oh, it's perfect for right now, y'all. This is one by Clean Reserve, and this is Sparkling Sugar. And oh, y'all, so this one to me is one of the best transitional fragrances on the list. There's maybe one more that would be good for transitioning from winter to spring. And I say that because in this one, you get touches of gourmand in there, along with the little fruity touches because there's some peach in here. Oh, it's so sparkly and bright without being too much, you know? The black currant mixed with that musk in here is so pretty. And if you love you a good peach note, it is blended so nicely in this one with all the other notes. I could even see myself wearing this one on a day date with my husband. Like if I'm not trying to do too much and it's super hot outside and I just want to smell very clean, a little fruity and very feminine, this would be perfect for that. But more so, I would just wear this one just around the house. Also just running errands. Ooh, getting my nails done, maybe going and getting a massage. This would be perfect for that. So once again, this is Sparkling Sugar by Clean Reserve. The next fragrance that I think would be perfect for the springtime is one by Ariana Grande, and this is Mod Blush. And y'all, this fragrance smells so much more expensive than it actually is, because I don't think this one is even $100. I think it's maybe $68, maybe $70, but it just smells so, luxurious to me. And oh, it is so pretty, y'all. It is so good. This is for all of my girly girls. I get the roses. Oh, I get that pear. There's some magnolia in here. In the opening, you have some bergamot, so it's a little bright, but it's a ultra soft, just pretty girl type of scent. Oh my gosh, if you love those soft, kind of just very feminine, non-unisex type of fragrances, then Ari is so pretty. When I was getting these fragrances together for this list, I was really happy to pull this one out because it's fruity, it's floral, and it's bright, it's a little citrusy. I love it. I really do enjoy this. Y'all, this fragrance is giving. So once again, this is Ariana Grande's Mod Blush. Next up, we have one by Burberry, and this is Burberry Her, the Toilette version. And this is actually my favorite version of all of the Burberry Hers, except for the Elixir. I love that one too, but this one to me is just so sparkly. There's more floral and fruity notes in this one that I really do like. Like you have some pear, there's some honeysuckle, there's some other berries in here, but y'all, the honeysuckle and that pear is so dominant in here, and it is just almost gives off like a juicy type of vibe to it. It's fresh, a little aquatic. You have some strawberry in this one too, but it's not as dominant as it is in Burberry Her and the Elixir. Oh, it's sweet, it's fruity. Oh, y'all, this is so pretty. So once again, this is Burberry Toilette. The perfect time to wear her is right now. So a top spring list would not be perfect if I didn't include this next one from Marc Jacobs. And this is perfect. And y'all, it is just everything that's in that name. It is so perfect for right now, y'all. It's a little green, it's a little sparkly. Oh man, and it's just one of those beautiful type of fragrances that you don't have to overthink. If you know you're about to go somewhere and you don't know what to wear, you can just grab this. I love the touch of rhubarb in here. It is so pretty. But the cashmere in here, it tames down that as well as that almond milk. So it keeps it from being too tart and also keeps it from being too nutty. It is just a gorgeous blend of those two, y'all. And this is actually my favorite one between this and the Intense. Love the Intense too. Love the popcorn note in that one, but this is the one that I fell in love with first, so I had to have it on this list. So once again, this is Perfect by Marc Jacobs. This next one is from the DeJa brand, which y'all know I'm obsessed over right now. And this is called Miss Class. And y'all, this is their version of Miss Dior's original Miss Dior Cherie version that came out in the early 2000s. Oh, and when I found this gem, y'all, I was so happy because I love that fragrance. I have my old bottle of the original Miss Dior Cherie, and you know, it still smells good, but it's an older bottle. I really need to throw it out. And now that I found this fragrance, I feel like I can go on ahead and use that one up. But this one is a little bit heavier on that patchouli, to my nose at least, and it's a little bit stronger. So if you love that original type of fragrance, which is super juicy, has a whole lot of fruits, it has some florals in it, then I think you would love this, but you also have to be a lover of patchouli. If you're not the biggest fan, then this one may be a little headache inducing and it may be a little too much for you. But for me, I love it. This is sophistication in a bottle. This is intoxicating. She's classy and elegant. If you love notes like strawberry, mandarin orange, pineapple, a little caramel, popcorn, oh, I think you would think this is so nice. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. Oh, it is gorgeous. So if you haven't tried anything from the DeJa brand, highly recommend them. Once again, this is Miss Class from the DeJa brand. Y'all, this next one, I'm so excited to pull this out because I feel like I never get enough use out of this one when it's hot out, but this is one of my favorite Kayali fragrances, y'all. And this is Deja Vu White Flower. Oh my goodness, if you love you some good white flowers like gardenia, tuberose, jasmine. Oh, if you also love orange blossom, this is like a tuberose, orange blossom, mainly tuberose, gardenia, and jasmine bomb. It's a little sexy, it's very flirty, very womanly. It's so good for right now, but don't let all the floral notes in here scare you. I mean, it is very tuberose heavy, but there's also some nectarine in here. Love me a good nectarine note as well as some pear. I am really excited to pull this one out and start getting some use out of it ASAP. So once again, this is Deja Vu White Flower by Kayali. Speaking of nectarine, this next one is my favorite fragrance from the Jo Malone house. And this is Nectarine Blossom and Honey, y'all. Oh my goodness. So, oh, this is so, oh gosh. So for the longest time, this was my absolute favorite fragrance. Out of my whole collection before I was on here, and I had about 100 fragrances or so, this was the one that, it was the one, y'all. I just really do like it. It's juicy and it's a little sparkly. Oh, but it's got this classy, just elegant, womanly undertone to it that is just gorgeous. Whenever I would smell this one out, and still to this day, when I smell this on someone, I know exactly what it is, and I'm just like, yes, girl, you get it. Along with the nectarine in here, y'all, you have some plum, there's some peach. It is absolutely beautiful, y'all. It's a little flirty, it's fun, it's very fresh, and I love it for right now. So once again, this is Nectarine Blossom and Honey by Jo Malone. This next fragrance, y'all, is a newer obsession of mine. It's one from the Finery line, and it's just everything that I want to smell like right now. And this is Without a Trace, and this is their version, I believe, of Missing Person from Fleur. And y'all, oh my God. You get the musk in here, but then there's also this neroli blossom and there's some suede in here. You also have some cedarwood. My nose honestly just pulls a heavy dose of the musk and that neroli blossom. And in the springtime, these are the type of fragrances that I gravitate towards. The ones that are kind of like your skin but better, or they just have hints and whiffs of beautiful floral notes and musky notes, and they're still kind of light and airy. This is all of that in this fragrance. If you haven't gotten your nose on this one, it is so pretty. If you know what Missing Person smells like, this one smells like that, but it lasts a little bit longer. So once again, this is Without a Trace from the Finery line. This next one is such a beautiful bottle. I think it is perfect for this season, especially transitioning from the cooler months to the hotter months. And this is Daisy Love Pop by Marc Jacobs, y'all. And I think this one would be so good for right now because you're still getting a little gourmand in here. Like you have some pistachio, you have some whipped cream, I believe, but then you also have some bergamot, which gives it this brightness, as well as that cloudberry. Oh, y'all, yeah. So it's not overly gourmand at all. You really get that pistachio mostly in the dry down. You get a little bit of it in the opening, but you're still in your gourmand phase. Maybe it's still really cold where you are and you're not really ready to just full on dive into spring fragrances. Then this one would kind of ease you into it and give you a little bit of like a comforting type of feel, as well as a little bit of brightness and sparkliness. So once again, this is Daisy Love Pop, and it's just a perfect girly, throw it on and go and smell gorgeous for the springtime. So y'all know I love the House of Philosophy, so I had to have one on this list. I have a couple that I love wearing right now, but I wanted to highlight this one in this video. And this is Amazing Grace Bergamot, and it's kind of another your skin but better, right? And the thing with Philosophy fragrances is that they're all about a whisper, not a shout. So if you're looking for a fragrance that is gonna like knock everybody out as soon as you walk in, this is not that. If you're looking for something that is just gonna have people telling you that you smell really good, then Philosophy fragrances are perfect for that, y'all. So in this one, you have that beautiful bergamot, but then you also have some lily of the valley along with some musk, and one of my favorite notes, which is orange blossoms. So it's citrusy, it's fresh, it's a little floral, and to me, when I smell it, it screams like summer is coming. Summer's coming, spring's coming, the hot season is here. And that's exactly the type of fragrances that we're looking for, that are a little refreshing, but that smell really sweet and just really pretty. So once again, this is Amazing Grace Bergamot. Next up, we have another one from Kayali, y'all, and this is Eden Sparkling Lychee. And if you love Eden Juicy Apple, right? That one is, for me, predominantly what I wear in the summertime. This is that, but it's more sparkly. You have some champagne in here. I believe there's some sugared violets. So this is like the grown and sexy, darker and mysterious sister to Eden Juicy Apple. And it screams cooler weather, but not super hot. So I think it is perfect for right now. And I have been loving this one. Do y'all see this dent? There's some fragrances that I've had for years, y'all, and I don't have near of a dent like this. And every time I walk past this one, it calls my name. The only thing with this one though is that longevity. It does not have the best longevity. So you do have to take a decant or just take the whole thing with you if your purse is big enough. I always suggest a decant though, because these fragrances ain't cheap, so we can't be breaking these in our purse. In the hotter season, I love wearing fragrances that have raspberry in them, and there's raspberry in here as well. And the champagne just gives it this just evanescence to it that is really nice. So I'm looking forward to building more memories with this one in the springtime. So once again, this is Kayali's Eden Sparkling Lychee. And last but not least, I had to have this one on the list because this one has been my go-to for years, y'all. It is so beautiful. It's a classic, and I feel like everybody pulls this one out this time of the year. And this is one by Chanel, and this is Chance Eau Tendre. I believe this is the Parfum version. I don't think I've ever smelled the Toilette version, but it's fruity. It's a little floral. Oh, it's powdery. Oh, y'all, this is gorgeous. So you have some grapefruit in here. There's some quince, very womanly, very feminine, and ooh, this is one of the prettiest, probably one of my favorites from Chanel. I really do love the whole Chanel line. There's some that aren't really my style. Some of the Chanel fragrances are a little too potent because of that patchouli that's in them, but this one doesn't have patchouli. You have some jasmine in here, which is a strong note, but I really don't pull that much on my skin. And you also have some amber. But mostly this is a fresh, floral, fruity type of fragrance. Now I just like wearing it when I'm hanging out with my girlfriends, when me and my husband are doing things during the daytime. And I also like wearing it for spring date nights and summer date nights. So once again, this is Chance Eau Tendre by Chanel. All right, you guys, so that is it. Those are all of my top picks for this spring season that we are going into. Comment down below and let me know what are some of your spring picks that you guys are looking forward to pulling out for this time of the year. And if you watch often, comment down below and let me know what are some fragrances that you guys suggest that I add to my collection, because you pretty much know the type of fragrances that I like. So any recommendations I would love, and you'll always know that I'm down to add some new fragrances to my collection. If you guys did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave, and if you don't have your post notifications on, turn them on. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.